Hi, my name is Linda, and I started with some significant health issues about 15 years ago. Diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. A lot of it I believe to be self-inflicted by what I put into my body. And back in November of 2013, I had a follow-up visit with my general practitioner, and they did the normal blood work for my diabetes and cholesterol. And as I was sitting in her office waiting for her to come in with the results, she had opened the door and told me that she could no longer be my doctor if I wasn't going to take care of myself, which to me was a huge shock and disappointment, very upsetting to hear. And it was basically because I was taking the medication, I still wasn't doing anything to better myself. So I broke down into tears and drove all the way home. And when I got home, still in tears, told my husband that they wanted to put me on yet another medication for my diabetes, which would be 4 pills a day. And if that didn't work, I was going to be forced to go on insulin. And my husband did the research and found the Total Health Institute and basically talked me into, convinced me to come and have the initial blood work done and testing by Dr. Nemec. And lo and behold, he confirmed I had some serious medical issues. So we discussed it, and I knew it was time to make a commitment to changing my health and started treatments here. We're about 8 weeks in now. And I just recently saw my doctor about a week ago, my regular general practitioner, and they redid blood work again. And the results are absolutely phenomenal. I was over 200 in my cholesterol, and my new cholesterol is now 132. I was over 300 with my triglycerides and down to 166, which is still a little high, but obviously a major improvement. And my blood sugar levels went from 8.2, my A1C for 3 months, 8.2 down to 6.0. So doctor just looked at me this time, walked in the room and said, "What am I doing differently?" And just had a huge smile on her face. And I just told her that I've been coming here and receiving my treatments and making the commitment to better health. And she said whatever I was doing to continue to keep that up. She was very excited about the good news. So doesn't want to see me for 6 months, which is huge. I've already been taken off one of my diabetes medications that they put me on earlier. So we're very excited about that. But I think one of the best side effects that you can call it is I now have energy that I never had before. I don't feel body aches that I used to feel, and I just have a sense of overall better health and wellness. So it encourages me to keep on this journey and to tell other people how I feel. They've actually noticed, not so much maybe even physical appearance, but in mental appearance, how I'm doing better, and have asked me what I've done, and I'm happy to explain to them what we've been doing together. And the other nice thing is that my husband was gracious enough to do this with me, to be my partner.
So yes, I am going through the program also.
So he's going through the program also and had his own health issues, but not as significant as mine, obviously. And I think he would tell you as well as I that it's been a major life-changing experience to date, 8 weeks in. So we're just happy and blessed to be here, and would encourage anybody else who wants to better themselves in a spiritual and a health world to really just research and find out what Total Health Institute is about. So we're very happy.
Better too.
Oh, yes. And I was diagnosed with sleep apnea probably a couple of years ago, and never slept, always fatigued, and honestly can tell you that I know for sure that I am sleeping better, that if they were to test me, I guarantee you I would not have sleep apnea right now. So still a lot to do moving forward, but great things so far. So
Great progress.
Yeah. When we first decided to start the program here at Total Health Institute, I was talking to my mother, and she had asked basically what was new and explained again that I had, was just very down about the health issues, challenges that I was facing, and told her about what the doctor had said, and that Len had done the research and found the Total Health Institute, and had our first appointment with Dr. Nemec. And about a week into this already is when the first time I told her, and immediately she says, well, I hope you're not going to stop to see your doctor, and I hope you're not going to stop taking your regular medications, and I don't know if I buy into this. And I said, well, Mom, you don't have to. So about a week ago, when I got test results back from my general practitioner, and I had drastically cut all my test results, my cholesterol, my blood sugars, explaining the energy I had, explaining that I was sleeping now, and she actually got to see Len and said how much healthier he looked, even though he looked healthy to begin with, but that all of a sudden she was so happy and thrilled for us. And I laughed because I thought, you were skeptic about 8 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden she's happy for us, which, trust me, I'm thankful for that, and I'm grateful. But it just goes to show you, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't skeptical at first. So the proof is always in the test results that you get. You can't lie on those. So it's definitely made a major change in my life.